So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Robertson. Howson. Hakimi powering forward here. And it's Pirlo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Forlan. Gets a good foot in there. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, super shapes to shoot! Off the post! And that was very necessary. He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham. Nakata. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. Morientes. No way through. De Jong. And it's Stojkovic. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Morientes. Belletti. He's in a great position here. And the shot! It's there! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Nakata. And he's picked it up out wide. And across it goes. Howson can get it clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Belletti. That's Rijkaard. Morientes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nakata. Morientes. And it's Bellingham. Belletti. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Great vision. No way through, so back. Forlan! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. De Jong. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Could move up a gear here. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rijkaard. And it's Pirlo. Robertson could try cutting inside here. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Zanetti. Howson. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Chiellini. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Howson. Robertson. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but when...
Climbs up big! It's hit the upright! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now he's off and running.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pirlo. Belletti. Foot in. Morientes. Little pass back. Deep cross. Knocks it into space. Tries to cross. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nakata. And here's Forlan. And it's Nakata. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. This is promising. Now then, the ball's come loose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bastoni. Pirlo. Probing pass. And the through ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Owen. Stojkovic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bastoni turns back here, probably the best option. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Belletti. Rijkaard. And it's Hakimi. Howson. And Robertson. Bastoni. Indonesia finding their passes. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross into the box.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pirlo. And here's Forlan. Nakata. Forlan. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was...
Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Robertson. Crunching tackle.
Substitutions taking place.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
There
Out towards the flank.
Added time.
Belletti. Now the ball in. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really could...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Great ball, and he's in here. Forlan! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. De Jong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And, oh! impressive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's come in hard. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Liverpool are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Palinha. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And the finish! It's there! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Kubo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Davis. And here's Rodrigo. Simons. Oh, no joy this time. Zanetti.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. Forlan receives it in a wide position. And this is Nakata. Oh no, oh, shooting chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Owen. Oh, well played. Palinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He can run onto that. Now it's Rodrigo. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. And this is Owen. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Forlan! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Forlan. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Simons. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's good vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kubo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here. And it's De Jong. And here's Forlan. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving forward. He's beaten the last man. Simons.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In with the challenge. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. Owen. And here's Forlan. Rodri. Locatelli looking to penetrate opposition lines. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nakata. And it's Zanetti. Owen. Nakata. It's Nakata! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nakata, Forlan, expertly cut out, really nicely done. João Palhinha. Rodrigo. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get onto this? Owen. Owen with the delivery. Oh, that's a fine interception. So what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stojkovic. And that's been won straight back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Stojkovic. And it's De Jong. Tries to pass. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitution.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Alexander-Arnold is on. Terrific header! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Isco! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
22.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
9.
Yeah, all their
Rodrigo.
effort pays off in the end. They
Number
just took that
14,
extra bit of dynamism
Joe
to get them the goal they craved.
Number 8. Locatelli.
Parla.
Coming on the field. Number 23. Rafinha. Number 18.
And it's De Jong.
Dybala. Number 21. Nico Williams. Number
Robertson
3.
in towards the...
McTominay.
Up he goes!
Number 38.
It's hit the uprights.
Slavenberg. Substitutions taking place.
And that's been into... Goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That has not gone well.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. McTominay wins the duel this time. Zanetti. And it's Isco.
There will be 3
Now,
minutes
can they
at
get
a
him
time.
away? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Davis deals with that comfortably. Come backwards here.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added... And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Hello attendees.
Owen
This
claiming
is
the Man
a
of the Match
Lost
award,
Children's
and there is
announcement.
very little
With the
room for
father of a
argument.
boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way
Terrific
to the
recovery, a
information
really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everyone,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
Old Trafford.
already palpable. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Forlan. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Owen. Good ball, good take. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary. And he's whipped it across. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. And this is De Bruyne. He's got away. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's had it nicked away. Yep, it's a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now he's got space here. And this is De Bruyne. And he decides to cross it. It's a really well-measured ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Tries to play it through. Forlan crosses. And he's gone long. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Stojkovic. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, played through for the wide man. Owen receives it in a wide position. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Owen, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Stojkovic. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And he has been fouled there. Rodri. Nakata. And it's Rodri. Great ball, and he's in here. Nakata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Owen. Owen, he tries a shot! And he's found the net! first blood drawn. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
He's got tall. Yes, it's in! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Del Piero. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Now, can they get him away? Here comes the cross. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway. De Jong, great defending, strong and determined. He is through here. Shoots! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's an imaginative pass. Rodri. And Robertson. Rodri. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Robertson. Ambitious ball here. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Rodri. Stojkovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Iniesta. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot, surely! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Here's the team's great visionary. And this is De Bruyne.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Owen. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maldini delivered across. Played out to the left flank. And he skips past his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Played into space. Stojkovic gets into a good position. Nakata! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
De Bruyne. And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Maldini. Iniesta. And he's gone backward here. De Bruyne. Nakata. Stojkovic. Here's Nakata. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Forlan. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Iniesta. Maldini. Rijkaard. And that is expertly dealt with.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Owen. Played back in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. And this is Forlan. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No way through. Stojkovic, who has set up 2 goals. De Jong.
Substitution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end. Isco. Neymar does really well there, he is strong. Rijkaard. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Iniesta.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
No foul, says the referee. Iniesta. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's that. Liverpool proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Now there's a fight. Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nakata. And here's Forlan. And it's Robertson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Owen. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's corner. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he finish? It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And Cruyff! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. De Jong is the team's great visionary.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. Nakata! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be...
He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Stojkovic. Owen. Davids does well to stand firm and defend it. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Howson wins the duel this time. Owen. Stojkovic. Pressure coming in from all directions. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Forlan, and it's Owen. Forlan takes a shot! They've done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, applies the finish! And that has flown over.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Knocks it out wide. Mbappe. Davids. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Forlan. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Davids. Threads one in. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's on his way! And the finish! De Jong. And it's Nakata. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Davids. And he's intervened well there. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Liverpool are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Forlan with a real chance here. Forlan! Oh, impressive strike. Xavi Alonso just eases him off the ball. Stojkovic. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Now this shapes to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Messi. Messi out towards the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Baresi gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Great vision. Shevchenko. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. So we've reached the hour mark. Stojkovic. And he's picked it up out wide. Look, he gets big! And that's past the post. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. And here's Shevchenko. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Jong. Nakata. Here's Rodri. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Shevchenko. De Jong. Nakata. The message is clear, none shall pass. Forlan. Now it's Stojkovic. Cross from Robertson.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better
Substitution on the
outcome.
field. Number 23, Stojkovic. Coming on to replace him is
Xavi Alonso.
number 22, Isco.
Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Robertson. And it's Nakata. De Jong. Now it's Owen. Owen touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Half an hour gone in the second half. Port needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got...
Shevchenko! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. De Jong. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. He's away! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Liverpool are making a change now.
Number 20, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 8.
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's headed upfield. Howson. Rodri. It's a good run down the right. Knocks it out wide. Isco. And here's Aubameyang. That's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well played, well played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Couldn't squeeze it through. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Aubameyang. Robertson.
There will be 1 minute.
And here's the chance to counter. Now is this the final assault? Takes the shot! And time is up. Liverpool pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
I'd like to draw
relentlessness.
your attention to the screen right now for information.
How would you
on our
sum up
shuttle
what we've
bus
witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team